North Florida guard Jasai Miles in the portal has a visit with Indiana scheduled. He took a major step forward as a sophomore in North Florida. Chazonier's departure opened up opportunities for others. Miles was one of those guys who stepped into the fold, averaged over 15 points per game, became one of the nation's best shooters at high volume as well, Dion. I know you like his game a ton. What should Indiana fans know about how he plays?
He's the perfect two guard for DeVries. The kid shot 7 threes a game last year on a 34% clip. There's a world going to an Indiana where you have Tuck. They're going to get a point guard. DeVries is going to get him a point guard one way or the other. And they might even have like another guard, like in an Nigel Pack as well. There's a lot of smoke there. Um, Lamar Washington or Wilkerson, excuse me,
Yep.
as well. There's a lot of smoke there. So like I feel like he won't have to create as many looks. So 7 threes, he might shoot it at a 36, 37% clip when it's not all off the bounce the way it was at North Florida. Really like his game. Fun, athletic kid, can shoot the rock. He's the perfect fit for a DeVry system. He can shoot, pass. Not the greatest defender though.
No, there are Chaz Lanier comparisons to be made, I think, because of his shooting and the fact that there was not much help provided to him in that offense. Not a great defender. North Florida was not a good defensive team, and Miles was one of their worst defenders. But I don't think you're bringing him in to do that. You're bringing him in to shoot and to be an offensive weapon. Somebody who can rebound too. 6'6" perimeter player averaging nearly 7 rebounds per game. He's got good positional size and he uses that on the glass. May have to cover him up defensively a little bit. Be interesting to see if you slide him into a starting lineup or maybe give him a role as a bench gunner where he could come off the bench and just let things fly. Um, I think it is worth noting with North Florida in particular, the way they play is entirely based on playing really fast and shoot as many threes as possible.
We interrupt this sleepers video to talk directly to you, our loyal listener. Have you ever found yourself watching us two idiots thinking, hey, I wish there was a very easy, small way for me to show a token of my appreciation for all of their hard work on all these videos I love to watch? Well, now we have just the way to do that.
Thanks to the beautiful folks over at Underdog Fantasy. They are helping us out this month, presenting a lot of the content coming out this month, giving you a chance with a amazing offer that you can use using our promo code that Gregory will tell you more about.
Yeah, so college hoop season's over, but we got like big time golf tournaments. The NBA playoffs are coming. Baseball season's underway. There's still a bunch of sports on. There's still a bunch of ways to play with Underdog Fantasy. Promo code SLEEPERS. As a new customer, you can get up to 1,000 bonus credits plus a free pick. It's one of the most fun ways to play. It's a great way to support us. And on some actual like non-ad read stuff, talking genuinely here, really helps us because if Underdog loves us, if we get a lot of people to sign up, they're going to help us continue to bring you the content that you love. Show your support. Join Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code SLEEPERS. Get up to $1,000 in bonus credits and a free pick.
There's not a ton of, I would say, structure to it other than living in not structured play.
Right.
Going to a bit of a more structured offense where he probably is going to get more open looks, be more in rhythm, I think could benefit his efficiency numbers. He's probably not shooting 7 threes a game, but I think you could see an increase of efficiency on 5 attempts per game.
Yeah, I completely agree. I also think just going to a place where there's other dudes on the team too, right? Like he
Yeah.
is a guy that was playing above his role, I guess you could say in North Florida, and
Yeah.
going to an Indiana, he'll be playing to his role. What I like about the fit, what I like about the fit from an Indiana perspective is what you just mentioned. He could start at the two. He could also come off the bench. 2 more years of eligibility. He's not going to go in demanding he has to start. I think that is a massive, massive key when we're playing the portal game is you have to bring in some guys like a Tuck who's you're going to get 1 year out of him. And it's his show. He's going to be the best player on the team, so on and so forth. But you also have to get some guys that will be here when Tuck leaves. And DeVries is doing that really well. He did that really well at West Virginia too. If he would have stuck around, we might have been halfway decent next year. No big deal. Don't worry, I'm not upset. But no, but like he builds rosters extremely well, and he
Yeah.
can build rosters out of thin air. He's done it every step of the way. So I'm excited to see what he can do if he's able to pull in Jasai Miles.
Yeah, everything seems to be pointed in that direction. Um, but Miles is a Miami native. Miami has not been afraid to drop some bags this offseason and needs depth. Is that a potential option for him if Indiana does not work out? I don't believe there's an official list for him, but where or what kind of schools should Indiana potentially be on the lookout for if they're not able to close the deal on this visit?
I don't think Miami's not an option for him. The problem is Caden Lewis just became available, who I do believe is an option for Miami.
Yeah,
Um, with the Jay Lucas connection from Duke. Obviously, Duke is also an option for Caden as well. But I think Miami might be shooting a little bit higher than Josiah Miles at the moment.
yeah, I think I'm with you. Interesting connections to draw, but Miles, I like the fit at Indiana. Should that end up, I think the Hoosiers are doing well to get him on campus, potentially close the deal. We'll see what happens. When he does commit, we'll have full coverage of that here on the Sleepers Media YouTube channel. So make sure you like and subscribe.